With Jonathan Kuminga, he is reportedly looking for roughly $30 million per year, which is likely a bluff, and he's probably looking for more around $25 million per year, maybe a 3-year $80 million contract, or a 4-year contract worth $100 million. So would that be worth it, and could the Lakers benefit from making that kind of sign and trade? Maybe, maybe not. We'll talk about that, what it would take for them to make that sign and trade, if it would be worth it, if the fit would be good, and if that should even be in their mind at this point, and maybe if a LeBron trade can be involved in it through a Jonathan Kuminga sign and trade. So we'll talk about that and where the controversy is coming from that. So beginning with the Jonathan Kuminga sign and trade, and if Lakers have any interest in it, or maybe do have interest in it, I personally don't think they do, and I don't think that'll be a possible route for them to take. Even if you're talking about a LeBron trade with it, which is coming from a report earlier this week, this coming from Jake Fisher, saying that the Warriors have quote-unquote called the Lakers on multiple occasions to try and trade for LeBron James, which dates back to the 2023 NBA trade deadline, once again during the 2024 trade deadline, I think during the latter part of the offseason last year too, so they definitely would like to pair him with Steph Curry, would even be willing to make a trade for him at this point despite now being 40 going on 41. So could a pathway involve a player that they currently don't want, that being Jonathan Kuminga, or rather would prefer to trade him and get some pieces back for him? Again, I don't find it very likely. Yes, it could technically be possible, but very difficult to do. Even if they would sign Jonathan Kuminga to a contract worth roughly $25 to $30 million per year, that wouldn't be enough to replicate LeBron's contract through a trade. And with both Golden State and the Lakers pushing the first apron, both of which can't go over the first apron, then it would be very difficult for them to pull off this kind of trade. Not only would they have to trade Jonathan Kuminga via sign and trade, but then they'd have to include a guy like Draymond Green with Jonathan Kuminga, which wouldn't be a very likely pathway for them to take. I mean, LeBron would probably want to play with Draymond Green. They hang out very frequently and do appear to be pretty good friends, so I'm not sure that would be a likely route for them to take. Even apart from a Jonathan Kuminga sign and trade, if they would trade Jimmy Butler, the Lakers apparently don't want him and don't have any interest in a trade for Butler, so I'm not sure this would be a likely pathway for them to take. And apart from simply a LeBron trade with it, could the Lakers or would they have interest in Jonathan Kuminga apart from that? I really don't think so. At that point, you'd be trading a guy like Rui Hachimura to make the money work, and I personally wouldn't go that route. Yes, Kuminga might be the more talented player, quote-unquote, does have more upside compared to Hachimura, but he's not really a fit for a contender in my opinion, is a better fit for a rebuilding team where he can grow and develop and have more opportunity with that team, which he wouldn't get with the Lakers in my opinion, and he wouldn't be the fit for their team that they currently need and what they should be looking for. I mean, the absolute only way I see it happening, or even a chance that it would happen, would be if LeBron shocked everyone and demanded a trade to the Golden State Warriors. After all, he does have a no trade clause, so if he would demand a trade, then he probably could dictate where he wants to go. And with the Warriors being the only team that reportedly would trade for him, that's the only route I see somewhat likely, and not even that's very likely in my opinion. That's the only pathway that I would see it happening, and the only way I could see Jonathan Kuminga ending up a Laker via sign and trade. So again, definitely not very likely and definitely don't expect it to happen. And for me personally, I really don't even want it to happen, as I don't think he'd be a great fit for their current team. But I think that'll pretty much do it for this one. And if you enjoyed the video, then I'll greatly appreciate it if you drop a like, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and hit that notification bell to never miss out when I upload a video. But as always, thank you for watching and have a great day or night.